Hello! Hello everyone. It is time for Gacha Heaven or Hell. I don't know. It'll be one of the two. Keeping the music on because I feel like generally with the mobile games they have lighter music, and so it's kind of nicer to have my own stream soundtrack. But we'll see. But yeah, welcome one and all to Grand Blue Fantasy. I've never actually played... I mean, okay. I want to say I've never played it before. I've basically never played it before. I played it for like 1 second forever ago when I was younger because a friend recommended it to me. And I got really confused in all of the menus and basically gave up immediately. So I'm here to give it another shot. Because, if you don't know, if you're new here, this is a part of a series on RNG and procedural generation gaming. Talking about the game design of it and how it affects the gameplay experience. And you can't do that without gacha games. I know I did earlier on Fire Emblem Heroes, but that was kind of like a side thing because the Hero Rises was coming out, and that was more me just like gloating about summons. So I kind of want to analyze a new gacha game from the beginning. I've already realized, looking up some stuff, that I may need to make an account in the middle of this. And so I may need to like go to a be right back screen for like a second just because I'm not gonna show my personal information on stream, but we'll see when it gets to that point what we'll do. Yeah. Ooh, let me know if the game is a bit loud, or if that... Okay, there's actually a lot here. Maybe I paused the music. Familiar place, yearning to be seen. I will say, really interesting that you can play it. I'm playing it in Chrome right now. It's really interesting that you can play it in Chrome. I mean, what's really interesting to me about it is the fact that it's fully localized in English, and yet they don't publish it in North America. There's no, like, North American, The fantasy is grand, but for some reason the ghost is still grouchy. Yes, I am. Hi, Colin. Thank you for coming. Yeah. Okay. The UI cropping, it was different on this screen than it was before, but I'm gonna leave it as is for now, and we'll see if I need to crop it again. In a world abandoned by the gods, a lone dragon remained. Bahamut, ruler of creation through destruction, sought to... Oh my god, I hate this in games. When the text speed is just, like, slightly too slow to read. But, like, yeah, the auto-scroll is slightly too slow to read. Okay. This game is pretty old, yeah. I should check when it came out. But yeah, this is one of the classic gacha games. Blue Fantasy... Let's see, when did it release? 2014. Yeah, it's pretty ancient compared to, like, some of the modern ones. I guess I say that, it's only 2 years older than Fire Emblem Heroes. And that's something I consider modern. At least, wait, no. Maybe 3 years than Fire Emblem Heroes. Yeah, but I always think Fire Emblem Heroes is 2016, but it's not, it's 2017. Yeah. Wow, it would become to known as The War. Very specific. You know, they put a capital W on it, so it's a proper noun now. Yeah. Yeah, it came out while I was in high school, so it wasn't the year I graduated, but I definitely know because I tried to get my high school friends to play, and they did not play as much as I did. But I played other gacha games in high school. I played Puzzles and Dragons because a friend got me into it. Yeah. Oh my god, the day came out getting it sitting in your car waiting for it to download. That was probably me. Oh yeah, Oh, this feels really loud. Okay, let's... Oh, there's only a toggle for that. That's interesting. I guess for right now, I'll turn the volume down on here. But, yeah, I generally play Fire Emblem Heroes and then, like, one other gacha game that I'm, like, sticking my toes into, but not, like, actively playing. First it was Puzzles and Dragons, and then, I don't remember, there was something in between there, and then it was Dragalia Lost, and then recently it was World Flipper, and then back to Dragalia Lost, and then now it's Alchemy Stars. Because I saw someone talking about it, and I was like, oh, that looks interesting. I have a plan. I don't know what my plan is, but... Oh, Mario Kart Tour is so bad. It has no reason to be a gacha. Like, I have it on auto. Shouldn't this be going? Okay. Yeah, I don't think I've been in the beta for any of those, but, like, I remember playing Mario Kart Tour and being like, this is really boring, and I don't want to have to roll for carts. And, like, they have all these different outfits that they, like, have HD models for, that they could just put in, like, Mario Kart 8, or if they want to do Mario Kart 9, oh my god. Which they, like, kind of did it. They have the track now. Do not still have to do that? That's what it was like when I played it. Yeah, there were 3 things you had to roll for. It was characters, carts, and gliders. I don't think tires were a thing, at least when I played. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I have my ups and downs with gacha games. I think that there's... Oh, it wasn't gonna let me pick the option. Yeah, I think certain gacha games can do the design really well. Dragalia gave out a ton of free stuff. but its kind of gameplay had some issues, specifically the fact that the endgame was very co-op reliant. If you could not find a group of 3 other people to coordinate with for endgame content, you could not succeed. It just wasn't possible. Yeah, I got into Dragalia for the... I mean, first I downloaded it because I was like, oh, Nintendo, I love Nintendo games. And then I played it because of the Fire Emblem Heroes collab. And then the Persona 5 collab, and then the second Fire Emblem Heroes collab. And Veronica, I believe, is still a strong unit to this day. But it's such a shame that they're shutting it down. It's technically Cygames runs it. So it's and Cygames makes Grand Blue. That's why I'm pointing to the screen that you can't see. Yeah, I do find the gameplay of Dragalia fun, and I was legitimately interested in the story. The one thing Dragalia Lost really had going for it was the music. The music in Dragalia is so good. Oh yeah, Nintendo has done literally nothing to promote it. After they announced the end of service, they then put it in like, this is what's happening in Nintendo News. And they put like, Dragalia is having this whole event, and you can do it. And it's like, yeah, but you should have done that before you decided to kill it off. Yeah, some of it's on Spotify. The music from the 3rd anniversary, it's Light a Fire, and it is such a good song. Oh my god, it's so good. I have it downloaded. Oh, yeah, if you have it on auto, I guess it doesn't even ask for your choices. But yeah, it was so good, and just like, Daoko is a really good singer. I initially had the music from, I believe it was the first raid event, on my stream playlist. And then I uploaded it to YouTube, and it was like, this was copyright claimed. And I was like, I thought video game music was safe, because if you play a game... Oh, yeah. Here, let me try that. Is that better? That looks like it's better, but I'll do a little bit more. Okay. All characters, foes, weapons, and summons have their own element. Use a superior element against a foe to deal more damage. Okay. Oh, do I just have to mash attack, or...? Okay. I feel like the UI is not structured in a way that best conducts turn-based gameplay. Okay. We got a weapon, diamond. But... But let's not change anything now. Okay. Can I... No, I can't tap anything else. Oh, great. The enemy's gonna make a charge attack. Oh, no. Oh, but now I get a charge attack. I saw that amount of damage, I was like, oh god. Okay, the charge attack just automatically happens. I don't get to control when I do it. Seemingly. Me, generic anime boy. Okay. I know I probably should have been paying attention to the story if I want to know who this little creature is. I know the girl is a mystery and girl that we don't know, but I'm like, who is this creature? Are we supposed to know them? Oh my god, they saved me! It was so heroic! Oh my god. Tucks hair behind ear. Lyria. I feel like she's on the face of Grimby stuff. Not Catalina, Lyria. Oh, what's our name? We'll just be Grouchy. Oh, we will be Grouch. because Grouchy doesn't fit. I feel like 6 characters is a very small limit. Like, Faye lets you write, like, a good chunk. Okay, where are we? We're being chased, and we're like in the middle of nowhere, and we don't know where we are. Oh, is this the evil person? Oh, he has an evil beard. He has evil facial hair. Oh. Oh, this...
全く白々しいですね。偉大なるエルステ帝国に立つ。
Okay, wait, is this person good or evil? I mean, obviously he's evil, but like, because Catalina seems like she's supposed to be good.
あなたなら事の重大さを理解しているはず。聖少女を制御するために。
Oh, okay, Catalina's being good. その少女は必要不可欠ですからね。 Okay, you know what? I'm gonna turn off the... No, you're good. I'm gonna turn off the voices, and I'm gonna turn my music back on. It's just... I don't think it's worth it. I think... Yeah, it's really loud for me. Thanks for letting me know about the audio balancing, though. Yeah, on the screen that I started on, it was, like, very, like, quiet, ambient audio, and then the game voices are, like, 10,000 times louder. But the primals are a legacy of the astrals. We must wield the power because we are the evil empire. Ooh, okay. Oh, you know when you have a laugh that is spelled out "bwehehe," that you're not a good guy. I mean, again with the facial hair. Oh, now just saying the I'm gonna kill everyone. Okay. Didn't Catalina, like, literally just work for you? Like, why are you gonna murder her right away? Also, why are the soldiers who, like, you probably used to work for her are just like, okay, time to stick a Hydra on her? I don't know how I feel about this story. Although gacha game stories are usually not their, like, biggest selling point. But, okay. Here we go. Time to fight. Wahoo! It's now or never! Okay, time for more tutorial. Yeah, I don't know. Talk about gacha games more broad. Oh, we're just dead. I thought we were gonna go into a fight, and it's just like, nope. Wow. Well, everything's alright. Yeah, I'm not, like, I wish I was more enthusiastic about this, more interested in it, but I can't say I'm, like, super into it right now. But I'm magical. Oh, now we're going to combat. Okay. Summon supporter party by dealing damage, boosting stats, or debuffing foes. They can be summoned after 5 turns. Okay. So, it's interesting. Oh, no, we're not allowed to attack at all. Oh no, we are attacking. We're just dealing, like, literally 0 damage. Anyway, we have to keep attacking. Oh no, it's about to do a charge attack. Cool. We still got HP left. Interesting. So, okay. Big damage to all dark foes, and boost attack by 10%. Oh, when it said big damage, it meant big damage. I guess that makes sense, because I literally had 39 HP, like, I don't know what else it was going to expect me to do. I'm curious to see how this works in, like, real gameplay scenarios, and not, what was that song just now? Give me a sec. I think it was from I, the Somnium Files. Yeah, that's from I, the Somnium Files. It's called Yakuzai. And yeah, it's one of the songs that plays during like intense moments. I really like it. Yeah, I think you'd mentioned that on a different stream when I was talking about, yeah, because we were talking about Fire Emblem Three Hopes and Nirvana Initiative coming out on the same day. Yeah, I still recommend Somnium Files. I don't know how far you are into it. The Iris ending and took short break. Oh, you have a lot that you haven't seen then, unless you did other endings before that one. But the Iris ending was the first ending that I got. But yeah, there's a lot that happens in the game. It's kind of crazy. The Mizuki route, Mizuki heart emoji. I think people theorize that Nirvana Initiative is taking place in the Mizuki route, just because Mizuki is the protagonist, and some other stuff. Yeah, she's gonna be like co-protag with the new guy. Why am I forgetting his name? Ryuki. Ryuki's his name. I'm more interested in Mizuki. I don't know. I really liked her as a character, so I'm curious how they're gonna keep her personality in. Well, yeah, it's gonna take place after she's older, but yeah, I more meant like the route that it's on. Oh, did I say during the Mizuki route? No, there's no major time skip in the game. Is there a true ending? I don't know how much you want me to say, but there is. I will say there is like a golden ending. It's like it's kind of a true ending, but it's also kind of not, because there's a lot of yeah, it's, I wouldn't call it exactly the true ending, especially if they're gonna have the game, the sequel, go off of a different route, but yeah, I mean, saving everyone is a bit of a stretch, but there are ways to save people, and yeah, there is a best ending. I hope you're not mad at me for saving you. It's really my... Yeah, I will say it's really interesting. I think if you can, specifically Date, but yeah, this is the Iris Sync song. At least the first Iris Sync song. There are multiple Iris Syncs depending on the route you're on. Yeah, the Shovel Forge section, I didn't love it. Also, like, they're like, oh, there are 2 different routes in it, and the way that you get the second route is like super unclear. Okay, here we go. 3 waves. Okay, use at least 2 characters' charge attacks at the same time. Trigger a chain burst. I thought I didn't control when I could do that. Okay, well. Okay. Here we go. Wahoo. It's interesting. I could, in theory, skip all of this. Y'all can't see it, but the, like, URL for these is just a sequential number, so this is tutorial 10. Last one, like, the last thing was tutorial 9. So, I could skip this, but, because it's not the most interesting gameplay ever, but... Okay. Skill. There we go. Oh, that charge up our special meters? Because all of a sudden Grouch has like a lot more special charge than Catalina. Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. Turn to hold. Okay. To be honest, probably not. About streaming Nirvana Initiative. Just because there are some games that I like... I don't know. I like kind of binging them myself. And I think Nirvana Initiative, just because I played Somnium Files 1 off stream, I think it's going to be a game that I like play for myself. But I think Three Hopes will probably be something that I would do on stream. And that might be how I like manage to do them in tandem with the being on the same release day. But yeah, I mean, I'm planning on continuing to stream once the college semester is over. Probably keeping it to 2 times a week, maybe adding a 3rd day. Oh, Nirvana. I don't know if you mentioned that or someone else mentioned that. Is that like a visual novel? Oh, it's a Valhalla sequel. Ah, yeah. I never played Valhalla, although I felt like I feel like I should have by now. I know there are gay people. Ah, okay. There we go. All Psy games need to have... The main character is gay. Nice. But all Psy games need to have one cute mascot, OC. That this one they have Vern. Dragalia they have, I think her name's Note. All I can think about now is the, Fire Emblem Heroes character. But... And then, I guess technically World Flipper isn't Psy Games, it's published by Psy Games, but it's developed by another place. But they have Light. Which, I will say, kind of if we get into gacha discussion, I do, even though I don't play it anymore, World Flipper is very fun. It is a gacha game where you play basically pinball as the levels. The characters you summon are like little pinballs that deal damage as you like fling them towards enemies. It's actually, I really enjoyed it. I just couldn't keep up with it alongside Fire Emblem Heroes. And initially I was playing more World Flipper than Fire Emblem Heroes, but I just, you know, old habits die hard. Nice, yeah. Who knows, maybe that'd be something fun to do on stream then. Because I think having something, like once I'm done with this series on RNG, I think having a game that's like a little bit shorter as like a cleanser is something nice. The first game that I played was Momodora, and that was like a 3-stream deal. So I think something that could be like similar to that, that's like a 6 to 9 hour experience would be really nice. But, because finished up Nosha last night, or not last night, Tuesday night, and then I think I'm planning on putting Path of Radiance in the Tuesday slot from now on, which I'm really excited for. Gay bartender works at bar, simps over a boss, serves alcohol to doggos, cat girls, and robot prostitutes, and looks at memes about fascist regime taking over the city. Wow, that is a description. Oh my god. I know part of me is like, oh, that's similar kind of to like the bar setting of whatchamacallit. Oh my god, why am I forgetting the name? I literally have it on Steam right now. 2064 Read-Only Memories. I know that had a bar section. They have all the trans people and the like people with the cyborg parts. I feel like Read-Only Memories came out after Valhalla and was inspired by it, was like openly admitting that, but I can't entirely remember. There we go. And now, okay, we're still in the tutorial. Oh my god, this is so long. I really thought we'd be done with the tutorial by now. Okay. Sure. Okay, we have... So there are summons, and then there are also... Nice thing about it is there's no big overarching story. Stuff just happens, you see everything from the main character's perspective. I like that. I don't know. I like games like that where you have like the one character's perspective and it's a little bit simpler, even if there is something
Hey,
big.
bestie.
Swasams, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. As you can see, playing some Grand Blue Fantasy right now. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna make Rent this month. Relatable. Very relatable. Oh. It's so weird that the auto, like, goes by questions and, like, answer prompts in Grand Blue. I, like, keep wanting to be like, oh, here's a place where I should, like, be interacting with it. And then it's like, skips it before I even get there. What do we have here? God. Someone said that we're a crew. We should all form a crew. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like not super invested in the story. I think I'm probably gonna just like skip more towards the gameplay. Oh, they make journeying a tutorial thing now. Certain Sentinels. Yeah, I saw that you tweeted about that. Yeah, I haven't played the game in full, but I watched Gensuda, who I was playing Nosha with. I watched them play like the second half of the game. I think it was interesting. I think I was also playing like there was another friend with the two of us, and he was very like cynical about the plot points and stuff, and so there we go. And so it made it like I felt like we laughed at it a lot, and I feel like I would have probably enjoyed it more if I had played it from the beginning myself and had it be a solo experience, because some of the plot twist seems cool. Yeah. Like, I feel like I would have thought that the plot twists were cool if I played it myself, but being in a room with someone who was like, haha, that's really silly, I was like, I guess it's silly. There were very silly moments. I don't want to say this because it like spoils it, but there's just the one very funny moment, yeah, but yeah, I guess I will say baby with gun is the funny moment. There's like a specific line, but if I quote it, it will just like very explicitly spoil things. Here we go. Some stuff is goofy intentionally. Yeah, it seems like a lot of it is. But yeah, I think the like very big plot twist that has to do with like the time period stuff, I feel like that's not alluding and spoiling too much. I think that that's honestly really cool. It's like, obviously it's like a little weird, but I like when they revealed that, I was like, oh, that's actually really neat about the time traveling. Bunnies are coming this way. They're so cute. What's really cute, I feel like, is the little slime thing. Oh yeah, they definitely had the slime thing as an enemy in Dragalia. Okay, you are... Oh, am I not allowed to target right now? I'm trying to target enemies. Well, I think the game may have been like... Okay, here we go. Heal. Blue potion. Yeah, identities is a big, big deal in the game. Okay, am I getting... Okay, it doesn't look like they're targeting the people that I'm clicking on, which is frustrating, but... Yeah, I don't know. I think I may eventually get it, or play it myself, because actually, Gensuda played it on my PS4. So, I have it installed on my PS4, even though it's not mine. But, oh, this was the UI. This was the UI that I saw this, and I was like, I do not know where things are happening. They're gonna put story stuff before I pull the gacha. They're like, hey, hit the gacha button. Now, don't pull yet. Okay, I get that they're like trying to set up the narrative for why gacha makes sense. There's no grown-up who can't afford it. You know, because all grown-ups have enough money to spend on the gacha. You should spend on the gacha. Well, I don't know what that means about anything. Okay, got a rare one. Fate episode unlocked. Okay, interesting. I assume this one was predetermined based on the fact that the person I got is in all of these graphics. All weapons can be sorted into type sabers, daggers, spears, axes, stabs, guns, and melee weapons. Aren't all of the ones that you listed before sabers, daggers, spears, axes, and staves melee weapons? What, like guns I feel like are the only ones that aren't melee there. Then you've got harder to classify weapons like bows, harps, or katanas. I feel like some of those have some overlap. Okay. Here we go. Are we doing, Okay. Okay, yeah, no. The reason why I know that, the reason I know that we got that this is, you're guaranteed to get that person is because this is still in the tutorial URL. This isn't like the actual game. So if you start a new account, you probably have all this. Yeah, I've talked about PMD before. I played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of Sky, in like a randomized mod. That was the first thing I did for the series, actually. Okay. Change your weapon to change your attack. Oh, wait, so you're... Okay, so your weapon... It's interesting that your element is your weapon. PMD2, that's PMD2 is time and darkness, right? Because yeah, I loved time and darkness. I think I cried at the end of Blue, and then I cried at the end of Time as well. But yeah, the thing that I had was I had a version of Red Rescue Team for the Game Boy that was broken. The cartridge was broken, and so it couldn't save a game. And so I would just use it and take the personality quiz over and over and over again. Oh, I mean, Wigglytuff is one of my favorite Pokemon now because of that. Oh my god, that's such a cute Munchlax emote. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. Like, I feel like they added so much, why would they all of a sudden be like, and you can't be this starter? But Yeah, I don't know. Then they... Oh, here we go. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna... I'm gonna have to do this. Yeah, it's all in Japanese. Oh, interesting. Okay. Give me a second. Yes, the pugs. I love your giftuber. Your pugs are so cute. I have some ideas for emotes. Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm trying not to be like over like advertising and be like, please follow. But I'm very excited. I really want the ability to have emotes and like sounds alerts and stuff. I have some ideas. I'm kind of playing my cards a little close to my chest. Oh, the pug is a placeholder. I mean, I still really like it. Okay. Give me 1 second, though. I'm going to... Okay, if I do this... Then... This. Okay. Here we go. Okay. If I do... This should work. Give me a sec. I'm gonna put to BRB screen, but my mic should still be on. Let me know if it is. Can y'all still hear me? I just realized I can't see chat entirely if I'm like this. But... my computer is being a little laggy. Oh, nice, thank you. Okay, cool. Great. Then I'm gonna register really quickly for an account. I just didn't feel comfortable being like, yes. See the personal details when I'm making an account. Oh, now there's audio. Oh god. Okay. Here we go, we're back. Oh no. Now there's a whole sidebar. It ruined my cropping. Oh no. What happened? Oh, I had it all set up perfectly. Wait. No? Okay, I'm just gonna mute the site. That way that doesn't clash with my music. I also need to exit studio mode. Yeah, the Danganronpa music ruined everything. So cursed. Okay. Give me a sec. I'm going to recrop the Granblue stuff right now. You know, we talk about all the time with one of the people who's kind of like running the streaming class I'm in. It's just like, or one of the people, the professor. I don't know why I'm like half saying that I'm in a class and half not. I am in a class about streaming. But yeah, the professor is just like, yep, live troubleshooting is like 100% a part of, oh, that is way too much. It's 100% a part of streaming. Okay, that looks like good amount of crop from the right side. And then on the left side. There we go. And I think that looks like that's enough. So I will say, even if everything fell apart during this Danganronpa music, I still really like this Danganronpa music. It's very good. Okay, maybe the sidebar is necessary? Okay. Let me play for a little bit, and we'll see. Okay. No, it looks like this is it. Here's a free 10 draw. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, this was it. I was like, I cannot, like, use this UI and expect to know how to play a game. We're gonna try and power through for this stream, but, like, it kind of gives me anxiety just, like, looking at it. I'm like, I don't know what to do. Okay, we got a super rare one, I assume. I assume rainbow is the highest rarity. So we'll click through it. I don't know if that's guaranteed. I need to look at the rates, because if I'm going to talk about RNG in the game, I need to know what the deal is with how rare something is. Super rare. Oh, no, this is SS rare. So that's probably not... I assume there's like triple S rare. Wait, did it say there'd be another free one tomorrow? Okay. This is... Oh my god, this UI is of my nightmares. Okay. If there are people in chat who know things about Granblue, please feel free to step in and educate me on where and what I need to be doing here. Okay. Let me go to the gacha, because I want to see about rates and stuff. Oh no, are SSRs the highest rarity? Oh no, wait, this is premium. So I don't think this is the right one. The fan base is cursed, and the first game aged very poorly. Those are both very correct things. There's a lot of stuff wrong with the series. Its representation of people of color is pretty damn terrible. And sometimes the writing just gets like really sloppy. But I think at the end of the day, like it does have its upsides. Like there certainly are things that like make it a good, fun experience, and I think that's why people kind of cherish it as a memory. Okay, oh my god, this is so much free stuff. I assume this is all for, like, beating the tutorial, playing the game for the first time. Okay. Let's see, can I find, a normal place where I can draw? That's premium. So, no. Then... I'm looking for something... I mean, maybe premium is the normal draw? Because I can't find something that's, like, said to be normal. Okay, let's just look at premium. Okay, interesting. So, the SSR is only 6%. And I assume it's the 6% even on the guaranteed. So you're only guaranteed to get one super rare item. Which is interesting. So I guess I got really lucky, which that's what people will probably re-roll for. I don't know how good the character I got is compared to other people, and who knows, maybe that the beginner banner is different. Okay. Oh no, this is a purchase. I'm not spending money on this game. I am a free-to-play player through and through. The last time I spent money on a gacha was like 4 years ago in Fire Emblem Heroes. I was having a very bad day, and I was like, I really want Hreed. It was when Hreed originally came out in Fire Emblem Heroes, and I was like, I'm having a really bad day. I really want Hreed. And I spent like $80, I think, trying to get Hreed, which I really should not have spent. Like, $80 was not something that I was like, oh, I can casually toss this around. And so... Oh, you had Fey Pass? Did you get Fey Pass for, like, a character, or did you just get it for, like, the benefits? Not 480. No, not 480. 80. 80, singular. Not 480. Not minus $400. But, yeah. I... Still more than I, like, should have been spending. But I was having a really hard time, like, with stuff that was happening in real life. And I was like, please, I just want the character that I like. You do auto battles during Zoom class. Oh yeah, yeah. But yeah, no. Then yes, you're right. $80 for Reed. It was a lot of money. And after that day, because I didn't even get Reed. I got female Kana, because she was on the green in that banner. And after that, I was just like, man, I'm not happy with what I got. It was not worth the money I spent. Like, I'm not spending money on a gacha game ever again. And I didn't. And I'm proud of it. Oh, yeah, no. I mean, he's actually pretty good with his remix. I know it's weird to be, like, on Grand Blue right now talking about Fire Emblem Heroes, but I really like his remix. I was having a gay moment and needed the PNG. That was it at the end of the day. How much MOBA coin do I have? You know what? I'm gonna... Okay, where's the... It says there's the Flash Gala. How do I participate in the Flash Gala? Oh, am I already a part of it? Unlock character, you. Surprise, they put Grouchy Ghost inside Grand Blue Fantasy. That's why I'm grouchy. They put me in the game and they won't let me out. Please, someone help. Okay. Yeah, let's just do the... Okay. Let's just use the crystals. Let's do a 10 pull. Okay, here we go. We got a super, super rare again. Oh, we got 2! Okay. He carried me through Euler's Abyssal map. The team comp I ran was my plus 10 Levitain, who is my pride and joy, the only 5-star exclusive plus 10 that I have. And then Legendary Ellawood, Creed, and then Legendary Azura. Okay, this weapon does not look super, super rare, but I assume all of these weapons are super, super rare, come with a character. She's cute. She's got, some boobs on her. Got the Dreadlance. Laguna has joined your party. Oh, nice. Vendetta. How does she work for you? Like, I just got a copy of her recently, but I haven't trained her up. Ooh, exciting. I've been saving up to get, Valentine's Crom up to plus 10 when, the rerun happens on Double Special Heroes. I'm hoping that I can plus 10 Crom and whoever is sharing on that banner with him. She needs to refine. Oh, might be a while until she gets it. Well, actually, will it be? Or are they getting closer and closer to the 3 Houses release units? Because she was in, like, the 2nd or 3rd batch of them, right? Okay. Well, I feel like that was pretty good. I've gotten 3 SSR characters and weapons in the game so far, so... Okay. Here, I don't really want to watch the instructional videos, but what I will do is, equip my strong characters. Oh, I can change the character's pose. I don't... Yeah, I know she has lull speed defense, and attack speed push 4 on her. Because I was eyeing her, and I was like, her fodder is actually good. I don't fodder anyone the first time I get them. I'm a catalog kind of person. But I always am happy whenever I get... I'm always happy whenever I get someone who has good fodder, because I'm like, the next time I get them, I can fodder them. Like, I got a Chris, and I was like, yes, I can use, now that I got one Chris, the next time, that's Spurn fodder. But I actually used Brave Marth to give Levitain Spurn. Okay. He's a strictly better version of her. Oof. Yeah, they will do that. They will they just love power creeping. Skills, characters, everything. Okay. Let's see. We've got quests now. So, let's play the main quest. Wait, remove these characters from your party until it's cleared once. Wait, I can't... Oh, I was gonna say, I can't clear it with the characters I have? Like, that'd be really weird if it didn't let me do the characters that I have. Like, I like my characters. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Ascended Legion. Yeah, I got Ascended Legion, and she's been carrying my Aether Raid's defense right now. Initially, Yuri was going to be I run a Cav line featuring Yuri because he's a Cav unit. But I recently swapped Yuri from being my carry, partially because it's Elamine season, to Ascended Legion. I basically just buff up Legion with +6 to all stats. And I make her the unit that gets auto-locked and then danced, so she can't be panicked because she's auto-locked and danced. Then, okay, I'm not going to enter my birthday. I'm sorry, you don't get that information. But, yeah, hopefully the Refine comes this year and it's good. That's my hope for everyone's favorite characters, is that good Refines. Oh no. Oh no, I accidentally auto-selected my party. Oh no, okay, well, whatever. Oh, nice. I have not +10'd a single... No, that's a lie. I've +10 2 Grail units. I've +10 Masked Marth, because they gave out 1 million copies of her for free. Oh, hey, Heatwave! Thank you for the raid! Hi, everyone with Heatwave. How's it going? I'm playing some Grand Blue Fantasy. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bit confused about what's going on. The UI is not great, but... yeah, Heatwave, how was your stream? I know you were playing Hades. Also, anyone who's here, make sure that you go follow Heatwave. He plays lots of roguelike games, and is super cool. But yeah, how'd it go? It was rough, not much success. Oof. Because you got to the surface last time, right? Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, I don't know if this is gonna console you in any way, shape, or form, but, I think I had good gacha luck. I pulled in 2 10 pulls where the like, super rare SSR rate, which is the highest one, in 2 pulls of that, I got 3 SSRs. So, I feel like that's pretty good odds. Yeah, I don't know how powerful they are. I still don't entirely know all the in and outs. Yeah, Shiny Charizard and Fallen Edelgard. There we go. God, I do not have a Fallen Edelgard. I don't know how I would feel about getting one. Okay, let's see. Okay, I don't know the elements of the people on my team. You know what? Let's target the Timberwolf, because we have... Oh, wait. Our first person is water. Is this fire? Okay, I'm gonna stick with who we're targeting. Okay, yeah, my team's really strong for this. Yeah, that's what the R stands for rare, and then however many S's you add onto it is super. So yeah, the more games that, like, the games where they have, like, SSSRs, that's what it stands for, is they're just adding super on. And U stands for ultra in those kinds of games. I feel like I generally play games with star systems instead of SRs and stuff. I know Fire Emblem Heroes does stars, World Slipper does stars, Regalia Lost does stars, I think. Okay. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not reading the story, so I think probably just gonna skip it. Ungood Foothills. What a name. Ungood. Wait, LR? What's LR? Oh, is that like low rare? Less rare? Or is that above? Is that above ultra rare and... Oh, legendary rarity. It's the best one. The best one is less rare. Yeah, it's probably legendary rarity then. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting how gacha games use the, like, gameplay to complement the gacha systems. Because it feels like a lot of times when people come up with a gacha game, they, like, settle on the idea of it first. That they're like, okay, we want to have a gacha game. How do we build a game around it? I mean, I guess maybe I'm envisioning that wrong, but I feel like mobile games sometimes set out with, like, a monetization strategy ahead of the entire design. Oh wait, no, I don't want to friend request that person. But I think it's interesting, like, that this is obviously, like, turn-based RPG, and it's much more simplified. Oh god. They're classes now? Oh, they have art. Okay, it seems like I don't get to just, like, entirely choose what I want, but the thief profile, looks really... Oh, they're just naked. They just aren't wearing a shirt. Interesting. But they have a gun. They could use a gun. Wait, is it gonna let me not choose this one? Oh no, there we go, switch class. I guess my options are these ones. I guess I'll go with the wizard. Can I, like, see it? No? It's not gonna pull up the page like it did before? Sure. I don't know how often I'm gonna be able to change my class. For his neutral special, he wields a gun. That was... I find it so funny in games whenever gun is, like, casually thrown in with other fantasy weapons. I'm just like, hello? One of these things is not like the other. Wait, what do you mean select a class? I just did. You're gonna make me reclass a second time? Fine, I guess I'll become a priest. What? I wonder how many times they're gonna, like, let me reclass the game. Reclass again, now. Okay. Cool. Am I allowed to choose back to wizard now? I don't want to heal. I'm not a healer. I'm a damage dealer. I even have here on this screen. Part of the reason why I want thief is because, boom, that's not that. Ignore that. There we go. Boom. I'm a bow unit from Fire Emblem Heroes. I'm a 5-star. Summon me. Oh, this is why it made me select the class, because it was like, okay, what weapon are you going to use? And I was just like, no. Okay. Here we go. But yeah, I mean... Here we go. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna be fully honest, I'm clicking buttons and I don't know what's happening. Heatwave. You are very right that, things can happen and it can get confusing. This is a game from 2014, and I really don't like the UI. I feel like it's very confusing. It was actually Pyro, a couple of years back, tried to get me into Granblue. I think she was still playing it at that point. I don't know if she plays it now. I guess I say still playing it at that point as if she doesn't play it anymore. But, I tried playing it, I was just like, I don't know what's happening. So I thought the stream would be a chance to try. So I'm gonna... Oh, we're just attacking this person that I think is an official. Oh, hey, it's this guy again. Okay, whatever. I... Stopped by a mysterious man. Oh, we're on the Ungood Hills again. Ooh, the animation, though. With the wizard is just kind of like, not even trying. But... Oh no, in terms of RNG informing my experience here, like, I think part of it is, like, naturally a little bit of a positive one, just because I saw the fact that I've gotten 3 SSRs. And I'm just like, oh, I must be getting good units then, right? Here. Massive fire damage to all foes. Let's see. Can I just kill all of the units in one shot with the summon? This feels very Final Fantasy-esque. But don't say it's Final Fantasy, because it's Granblue Fantasy. Hey, isn't this a griffin? Oh, well, this would have been good if I had, if I had saved my fire summon for this. It went in overdrive. Okay, well, we're still gonna kill it, so I don't really see the issue. But yeah, I think the like, RNG with the gacha is clearly affecting my luck. I actually want to say in both a positive and a negative way right now. In a positive way, I'm like, ooh, I got rare characters, I want to keep playing, like, that's so cool. On the other hand, I just dealt with a boss, and I was like, oh, I don't really care about strategizing right now, because I just... Like, why would I care about strategizing? My units just immediately kill it. Okay. His name is actually Rockham, but he refuses to be their helmsman. I'm gonna be honest, every time they said helmsman, I thought they were saying henchman. I was like, why are you going around being like, hey, does someone want to be my henchman? Anyone willing to be a henchman for me? Okay. There are side quests in the areas that you've already finished. Interesting. But yeah, so I think there are obviously people that, like, play the game, and they're re-rolling and re-rolling because they really want to get, like, a good starting character. And, like, I mean, that's a big part of gacha game culture, is the re-rolling. Like, people even are like, hey, you have to use a Gmail email, because Gmail has this thing where if you type in at the end of your email, +1, it'll count as a new email for gacha games, but Gmail will redirect it to your inbox. And same if you do, like, if if you do like a dot in the middle of your email. Hey, Jen. Thank you for lurking then. Really appreciate it. Good luck with, I know you can't hear me, but good luck with your panel. But I'm curious, I have like a guide up for re-rolling. I was thinking of potentially re-rolling, but I felt that would make for like kind of a boring stream. Although it seems fairly easy to re-roll, because I think you could just skip the tutorial, in which case you just have to create a new account, like, which is what this is, but then immediately it's like, okay, here are your 10 free pulls, go for it. Which is actually nice, because a lot of games, like, specifically want to discourage re-rolling, so they're like, let's make our tutorial as long and annoying as possible. Which I honestly think it would be better for gacha games to, like, potentially lean into it a little bit more, just because, you know, I think there's something with it of like, players are going to be doing it anyway, like, try and make it like a pleasant experience so that the, like, gacha game fans who like rerolling get into your game on the right foot. But at the same time, I think if you make it too easy, you might set an expectation that, like, your gacha, you can just reroll and it's not actually a gacha. And some people might be like, okay, well then why don't you just let us pick if you're going to be that friendly? Which I think kind of goes against the spirit of the reroll. Like, I think part of the reroll is like, hey, like, it's about trying to find something that is good enough, not, like, perfect. I know the easier you make rerolling, the more likely people are gonna spend time to go for perfect. But, that said, I don't know. It's something that I've thought about as a designer of, like, how do you make the rerolling experience nicer while keeping kind of the integrity of the gacha system. Grouch and the others draw nearer to the town, but Rackham turns back, refusing to fight the Empire. Also, for people who came in with Heatwave's raid or otherwise just stopped in, for whatever reason, you couldn't make your name more than 6 letters, so Grouchy wouldn't fit. So that's why I am Grouch. But yeah, it feels weird the fact that I'm like, okay, I'm not really paying attention to who I'm attacking, I'm just hitting attack. Oh, interesting. Okay, can I do my massive fire damage on it? There we go, massive fire damage. Oh, that was it? There's not a second wave? Cool. But yeah, I don't know. Designing an ethical gacha, I think is... Yes, new Grouchy Ghost. Grouch. But yeah, I've been thinking a lot about... Oh, I just sent a friend request to that person. I hope they don't accept, because I will be a waste of a friend slot. Let's keep playing the story. Let's go for it. I do find it interesting that that gives you, like, a pop-up. Instead of being, like, a button at the bottom where it's like, continue story, go to home. Because that way, I feel like it takes less time for either person to do what they want, because it's just on the same menu. But, I don't know, maybe introducing more buttons is too much. But yeah. To design an ethical gacha, I think there's, like, a lot of stuff you want, because I know there are people like me who actually still do like the feeling of randomness, and having to... Like, something I like about being free-to-play in Fire Emblem Heroes, which, again, I keep talking about a lot when I'm playing Granblue, but it's the gacha game I have the most experience with, is that, like, you have to make do with limited resources. And so I think if you can encourage that playstyle, and, like, kind of design your game to, like, discourage spending, which I know is something that, like, these companies that are attempting to be profitable are never going to do, versus, like, me, a student who is currently not trying to make profitable games, and if I were to go indie and try and make a game that could sustain me as a developer, I wouldn't be looking to make it, like, predatory. I guess predatory is the wrong word, even if that does describe some gachas. I guess I should say, I wouldn't be looking to make it, like, infinitely profitable. I'd be looking to make, like, money so that I could live. And so, I think it's interesting. I designed a game with Gensuda over the past summer that was a core gameplay idea that we had, and there were characters and skills in it. And we were thinking and talking about, like, do we want it to be a gacha? And if so, how are we going to make sure that, like, we're doing it in a way that we feel comfortable with? One, the game doesn't have any monetization. You can't buy the currency. You have to earn it in-game exclusively. And secondly, we came up with a shop, like a rotating shop. So you wouldn't be able to, like, guarantee that you would get an item right when you want it, ever. But if it was in the shop, you'd be able to buy it, if you had enough currency. It'd be slightly more expensive to buy an item compared to rolling the gacha. Something that also made it slightly nicer is the fact that there's not, like, a giant, like, 8-year buildup of content like there is in this game. So, in theory, with the prices we set, you could get through the gacha, reasonably quickly. I can't remember, I had a whole spreadsheet with, like, the time that it would take if you were to, in theory, be a player with, like, a 50% win rate, because it was a PvP type game. If you had a 50% win rate, and you were just playing the game non-stop, this is how long it would take you to earn currency if the average game took this long, and this is how much everything costs, like, blah blah. And so, our goal was to create something that, like, probably over the course of a couple of days of loyal playing, versus, like, maybe a couple of weeks of, like, on and off playing, that you'd be able to earn everything. That it's not meant to be, like, a gacha that you would have to, like, play 20 million hours a day, and then, like, you can get a crumb of content. And so, but I think there are a lot of things, like, I know that's not realistic for a lot of mobile games that are looking to, make money, because, you know, you need a lot of content, you need to keep players sustained, and you need to hook those whales, who hopefully have the money to afford to be able to, like, splurge on your game. Because that's kind of the thing I want at the end of the day, is that, gacha games are great, and whales are good at supporting developers, although not a lot of gacha game developers don't necessarily need a ton of support. I don't think Nintendo is dying because people aren't giving them money. That said, they did kill off Dragalia Lost because that wasn't making them enough money. But, hey Jen, how's it going? It's okay. I got very lucky with my polls. I got 3 SSRs in 20 polls. There are trans people? Damn, I didn't entirely know. I mean, I assume there are probably summonable characters that are trans, but I haven't really been able to, like, tell. I do like the art, though. I will say, the art, very cute. Maybe? I don't know. I can't. Yeah, I will be honest, I haven't been following the story very well. It was kind of boring at the beginning, and then I was having very nice conversations with people in chat, and, it just was not a priority to read the story, because this is more a game about combat. But yeah, I got 3 SSRs, which are like a 6% pull rate on within 20 pulls. So, super lucky. But at the same time, I feel like part of that has made the game very, very easy at the get-go, and I have not really been doing a lot of thinking. There's multiple trans characters? Which ones? I will say, before you start playing it, the UI is bad. This is, like, not entirely it. I've, like, cropped the screen a little bit, because there's a sidebar that has no business being a sidebar. But yeah, see, I just hit attack, and everything dies. And I'm just like, okay, sure. Here, I will say you can definitely tell that it's from 2014. Okay. But yeah, here, let me go back home instead of going straight to the wait. Cagliostro? Cagliostro is, I believe, in World Flipper as well. I'd kind of mentioned it before. World Flipper is published by Cygames. And developed by a different company. But World Flipper has multiple Granblue characters in it. I'm pretty sure I pulled her one time when I went back to try and get a certain unit on a banner. I didn't get them, but I got her. I didn't realize that she's trans. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, this UI, if I go home, maybe it's just me. Oh, there's new stuff. Oh, hi. Okay. Sure. Let's clear the pin board. Okay, can I actually just go home? What? It's just doing the same animation. Here we go. I'm home. Like, this menu just has so much going on for me right now. But here we go. Okay, let's see. Do I have more summons? No, I have nowhere near enough summons. I can use a draw ticket, though. One R to SSR item. I thought that was like 1 R SSR, like as if that was one like hyper rarity. Oh, here we go. Just a rare item. Hi, Mandrake. Okay. 40 crystals. Still not enough to pull anything. Okay. Let's redo my party. Initially, I had only 5 stars in it, and then I swapped it. Or I accidentally auto-filled it, and it was like, you want random characters? But here we go. Replace. Wait, no. Wait, back. What? Why did it filter out? I don't know why it's adding filters that I didn't add to it. Okay. Here we go. And then subunit. Replace you with here. I don't know if you're supposed to have like elemental synergy. You probably are. I'm not doing that. But also, I see I try not to look at the viewer number too much, but I do see the viewer number is a little bit higher than average. So I will say, if you are here and you are lurking, I appreciate it a lot. And I'm trying not to be pushy about it, but as you can see with the follower number, I'm very close to 50 and getting towards affiliate. So if you would throw a follow my way, I'd really appreciate it. That's my pitch. But yeah, I really want to be able to have emotes. I want to be able to have sounds. Work some magic. Magic for little old me. Okay, yeah, there's all of that stuff. Yeah, this is a lot. Yeah, I'll pull up some more missions, and try and talk a little bit more about, gacha stuff. Because I have to say, something that's really nice about Granblue, and one of the things Black Knight, Orchid, Strum, and Drang. Oh, it's because I have Strum, or Sturm. I think it's because she's a story unit, and she's, like, refusing to join our party, so I guess for, like, story reasons, they don't want me to have someone who is not in the party. That's interesting. I feel like I've never seen a game do that. I feel like normally games let you have that dissonance of like, oh, you summon this character, and in the story they want nothing to do with you. Well, you can use them up until the point where they proceed to want something to do with you. There we go. Okay, all working. But yeah, something that I don't know if how many people know this about like gacha history, but something that's kind of really important in modern gacha games for creating kind of ethical gachas is the spark system. A lot of games don't necessarily call it a spark, but that's what it's called, and the reason why it's called a spark is because it was made in Granblue, and they called it a spark in Granblue. And so, in Fire Emblem Heroes, it's you summon 40 times and you get a free hero, and then they give you the Celestial Stone from that. And then, I know, Your Gridley Lost had it where you earn like a currency on a banner, and once you reach like 300, you can redeem it. I think that's exactly what it is in Granblue. I know it's like that in Project Sekai as well. Or I say it gives you 10 every time you summon it. It gives you 1 per unit you summon, and I tend to do 10 pulls. Oh wow, this person actually has health now. Oh god, I have to like consider things. Okay, here we go. This person is Earth. So... Or wait, no. This person is Grass. So if I do Fire, this should just murder. Yeah, because I don't have any Fire on my team right now. Oh, that didn't murder. Oh my god. Oh, okay, we got the murder though. Here we go. Actually, I have the name on the side. Here, I'm gonna do this. SSR's summoned. Or I'll just say pulled. I say summoned because of Fire Emblem Heroes. So it was Sperm. Can I see the people's names here? It does not say their names here. Cool. I'm not gonna lie, I do not remember their names. Okay, it's charged up, but it also only has 4% health, and I have a charged attack ready to go. So, Piercing Light! Okay. Here we go. Drang is very cute. Oh hey, Rackham joined my party. Nice. Cool, okay. Let's look at the SSRs I got. Okay, here we go. Carmelina. And Laguna. There we go. I'll move this up a little bit. There we go. But yeah, so spark systems are still really nice. Okay, I'm not gonna add him to my party right away. Just because it does put like a cap on how much you need to spend on a banner. Here, oh, it's not gonna tell me how much it doesn't say how much you need to redeem one. It just tells me the fact that I have 21. Oh no, it does. 300. Here we go. Yeah. Lots of characters I could redeem for here. I will say, it is interesting. They have I mean, it still leans female, but they got a lot of male characters here too. Which, that's a big complaint with gacha games, is like, oh, all the 5 stars are female characters, and all the like lower rarity characters are where they put all the guy characters, because they want the waifu bait. But yeah, I mean, I've talked about it a little bit. I don't really know how much more I can talk about it, just because, uh, oh, this doesn't have a. Oh, thank you. Uh, yeah, then I'll be up to a clean 40. And I'll be on my way. Oh yeah, yeah. Have a good dinner. Hope you had a nice time on the panel. I said that when you couldn't hear me, so I just realized I never said that to you in person. Uh, but yeah, in terms of the rolling luck, it's again, it's something people die for. It's something that, like, when you play gotchas over a long term, it has this weird, like, convergence effect where it's like, in theory, your luck over with the RNG over a long time should, like, really define your experience, because it's like what characters you have, what characters you don't have. Uh, like, if I am someone that very, very desperately wants, of course, I forget everyone's names now that I see them. Uh, Desperately want Lucio. Well, I was thinking when I'm done with this that I was talking about the Overwatch 2 alpha stuff that came out today. Very topical. I'm someone that really wants Lucio. Uh, and I play the entire game and I don't save up enough for Spark. Uh, and I get, yeah, and I get Sturm, and I get Olivia, and I get, Uni and Zoe. I get all these characters, but they're not the ones that I want. It really defines your experience, but that can be for good and bad, because if you get units you don't want, you still are going to be forced to use them, and that's kind of like the free to play way, is sometimes being like, you have goals and then you don't always meet those goals and then you work around them. How do you engineer your way out of I just realized that somehow the chat just, like, moved up. Why is the chat up there? Can the chat move down, please? Here we go. The chat is now in a normal position. That it's very much this way of, like, going into we like it up here. Ah, okay, okay. I see what you want. You want to be like this. Just off stream. Like the Star Wars credits, I will slowly remove you guys from existence. No, I will keep you here where you are supposed to be. But I don't know. It's very interesting. It's something that I find fascinating. Again, I feel really bad constantly bringing it back to Fire Emblem Heroes, but that's really the, like, core experience I have, and I'm not gonna have enough time within the remaining stream to really go deep with Grand Blue. Which, I don't know, maybe picking it was not the best idea on my part for the series. I thought picking something new would be useful, but uh in, like, Aether Raids and Fire Emblem Heroes, which is where you have to, like, build a defensive map for people to attack into, and then you attack into other people's defensive maps. Like, the people with the best defensive maps have, like, the best units, all maxed out with all of the best skills, and it's just like, I'm someone as a free to play player that doesn't have that. And so it's like, okay, how do I engineer something that can take a unit off of their offense team? That when they're trying to attack me with their amazing units, that I can, like, get one person gone with all of the stuff I have. And it's this really fun, like, engineering game of putting stuff together. And I know some people don't find it fun, but then those people also aren't really the core audience as a free to play player. Some people like being overpowered and they have the money, so they can do it. Here we go. I think I have one ticket now, right? No, I don't have a ticket. I've sworn that I got a draw ticket. Okay, well. Uh, but yeah. So it can kind of color your experience, both positive and negatively. And it's really interesting. Like, I guess one of the reasons why I am glad that I played this over playing Fire Emblem Heroes, which is a game I know, is the fact that I can tell you from experience the fact that, like, or I can tell you from the time right now that I'm playing, getting overly lucky, which I think I was overly lucky, granted, I can't tell you, like, for real, but just, like, looking at the odds, getting 3 5-stars to me felt super lucky. Uh, but, oh my god, I just realized this is like an Ace Attorney name. This person who's mad's name is Furious. Oh wait, those people are evil? I thought they were, like, normal people. I'm sorry, I really should be reading this. But it kind of, like, colored my experience at the beginning of the game negatively because I was like, oh, this is easy. I don't have to even think. Which is just not, kind of not what you want. I know some games like to give you at the beginning, they make the levels really easy so that it feels like a power fantasy. And then you get to later levels and it's like, oh, I don't have enough power. I need to pull. I need to use the gotcha. But I think that that can have the downside of people being like, oh, this game is interesting and therefore not, or this game is easy and therefore not super interesting. Uh, and then they give up and they leave your game even if they got lucky. And so, I don't know. I think maybe if I had only gotten like 2 4-stars and then I had the rest as 3-stars and I had to, like, put together a group, that might have been slightly more interesting than what I'm doing now. But at the same time, I know they're always the people that, like, feel like they get dealt a really bad hand and then they're upset. And so being someone who's lucky and then being like, oh, I'm too lucky, everything's bad, like, that's rude and I shouldn't be acting like that. Uh, okay, here we go. Okay, I have a water summon, but I think I'm just gonna save it. Oh, wait, this is the only wave. Never mind, this is the only wave. Goodbye, massive water damage to all foes. Okay, there we go. But yeah, so I feel like it can sound kind of bratty of me that I'm like, oh, I got too lucky. Oh, that person's creepy. Levitain Omega. Levitain in Fire Emblem, my beloved. But I kind of mentioned this earlier. I think I trailed off and didn't finish saying my thoughts on it. Which is that I think the luck can kind of converge at the end of the day. Where, like, I've been playing Fire Emblem Heroes for 5 years now. And, like, it's going on year 6. I have so many 5-stars. And while power creep has kind of made some of the older 5-stars not that great, uh, because I've played for so long, like, I'm bound to have something that will work in a situation. Oh, are we just murdering people now? What's happening? Uh, okay. But yeah, at the same time, like, that's something that's a luxury that people who are new to games don't have. Like, your luck at the beginning defines everything for you. Because yeah, I mean, luck over time, obviously there are going to be the people in the 1%. There's going to be, in a game with, like, millions of active users, there's going to be a ton of people in that 1 in 100 players that gets really unlucky. But over time, you're way less likely to be in that group. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just like, I feel like I look at my friends' accounts who, like, the people I try and force to play Fire Emblem Heroes, and I'm just like, oh, you don't have as many 5-stars to pull from, and so you have to be more resourceful with it. But at the same time, like, there are times where you can just run into dead ends, and it's just like, I don't know how to help you. You just need to have more 5-stars. Like, that's my experience with the game. Is like, I have a deep library to pull from. Okay. Here we go. I mean, it's only going to take 3 turns to kill, so it's not even going to get off its charged attack. I feel like I've been talking a lot in circles, so I think I'm just going to wrap it up, being like, gacha games are a very interesting case study for RNG, because, like, games are, instead of, like, putting a system, it feels like a lot of the time, instead of putting a system into a game because it makes sense for that game, it's the game is built around the monetization system of the gacha. That, like, I mean, and maybe that's wrong. Maybe they came up with Granblue and they had the idea for the mobile RPG with the characters and the summons, and then they're like, okay, how do we give out the summons to players? Are they unlockable? Random chance. But I think there's probably a large chunk of gacha games that are gacha first, game second. But I don't know. I feel like whenever I talk about these games, my conclusion is always like, RNG defines a lot of the experience. But you know, when your core of like the mechanics you have at your disposal, I guess in this game it's not necessarily mechanics. Uh in this game, the like power that you have at your disposal and the abilities you have at your disposal uh changes with how lucky you are. Like, I don't have any. I've gotten 3 SSRs, but none of them are fire, and so I don't have any fire on my party, even though I'm trying to use all my SSRs, and so that puts me at a disadvantage against the wind units. But yeah, so I think at the end of the day, I'm like, obviously, gotcha games, luck is going to define the experience the whole way through, no matter what. It's like randomness, RNG baked into the experience. But it is kind of interesting how, even though that's RNG is what keeps these games going, what keeps them making money, what hooks a lot of people, that experience of like, as you go further and further into the game, your RNG affects you less and less because you've accrued such a massive library from the system that the only way that they can really like force your hand is by power creeping the game to such an extent that everything that you had becomes worthless, and then that's just terrible game design. Especially because it's not just terrible game design; it's unethical game design because you are getting people to pay for stuff that you are then immediately rendering worthless. And so everyone has the ability to evaluate things for themselves. Like, can't just be like, oh yeah, like this. I find it really silly when people are like, oh, you're paying for like just a PNG. Like, games have sentimental value to people. Uh and the you can't just ascribe the worth of a unit in a game to the art of it. Granted, some people do that. Some people get characters just because they look pretty. And I'm not saying, oh, this in-game character is worth $1,000. Go spend that on a character. But I do think that is a little reductive, especially when people invest a lot of time into this game, or into games in general, and especially lots of gacha games. You know what they say: time is money. Just one more push. Uh, but but yeah. So if you have someone value something and they buy it, and then you immediately, and I mean like immediately, uh, decrease the value of said thing, and don't, like, it's not like, oh, this has depreciated value over time like a lot of things do in capitalist society, uh but instead you just have it like you render it worthless immediately. You have it be like the person who bought the NFT of Jack Dorsey's first tweet, which, I mean, in case my audience does not know, I know the people who know me personally know this, and I'm sure a lot of you could guess from the vibe of my stream. I am very anti NFT. I'm anti crypto. It is all basically a Ponzi scheme. If you are not one of the first people on it and you pay a lot of money for it, you will then get scammed. You are either actively scamming someone or you are getting scammed because these things do not hold real value. The only ones that I can like maybe justify, and this is putting aside all the environmental impact stuff. The only stuff that I can like maybe justify is like, I don't want to say stable coins because that's a thing and some of those are really weird, but like Bitcoin and Ethereum, like the like mainstays, because when you get involved in all of the like, hey, I just invented a cryptocurrency, like the influencer that's making it is giving it worth and then basically immediately selling it. Like something that has proven to stay around and like, I mean, even though Bitcoin has a lot of fluctuation, so you can't really say that. But it's basically a scam. I don't know. I may be preaching to the choir here. And NFTs are stupid. They use so much power, it's ridiculous. And just commission an artist, please, for the love of God. Artists are amazing people. You can get digital art that is unique to you. And in fact, it's worth a lot more because you get to like, I don't know. I don't think I need to make this case, but commission an artist, don't buy NFTs. I lost my train of thought going on that rant. Oh, it was because I said that stuff depreciates in value right away, like the guy who lost $2.9 million on the Jack Dorsey tweet NFT. Yeah, that's disrespectful, unethical. Don't do that to players. But yeah, people can make the conscious choice to invest, and like, but at the same time, if people over time build up a library of stuff, the RNG affects them less and less because they need less and less. There we go. That's it. I've talked a lot about RNG. We're getting close to kind of the end of the stream. I know I said when I saw Lucio that I want to talk about the Overwatch 2 alpha stuff because the embargo was lifted today. And in case you guys didn't know, I am a very big Overwatch player. I've played it a lot since it came out, and yeah, I've just put a lot of time and energy to it. There are only 3 cosmetics in the entire game that I do not own. And I could buy them with credits if I wanted to. Anyway, I'm just... Oh wow, that didn't kill. I feel like normally that kills. Okay, I'll just target the one that's literally about to die, and then my other 3 people can follow up. The strategy. But yeah, I'm super excited for Overwatch 2. I mean, this is putting aside what has to do with Activision Blizzard, because, oh my god, they've been in the news so much more recently. It's just like, oh yeah, all the stuff from summer of 2021 that was terrible, there's this additional terrible thing, and there's additional terrible thing, and additional terrible thing. So, I kind of want to step aside from that, not to be like, oh, we should ignore it and turn a blind eye to it, and everyone should play Overwatch and always support Blizzard. No, not what I'm saying. But in terms of a game that I'm excited for, I think that it looks like they're doing a good job with it. The hero reworks look very interesting. Orisa looks a lot more like Doom now, and Doomfist is now a tank. And his block looks really interesting, although his punching looks like it feels a lot worse just because it doesn't one-shot anymore. Yeah, I don't know. I'm interested to see how supports play. there was all this hype in the Overwatch League that, like, or I guess, I don't know if hype is the right word, but everyone was like, flex support is dead. Or, not flex support, main support is dead. It's going to be double flex support forever, because mechanics are the only thing that matter in Overwatch 2, and blah, 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 blah. And then the alpha embargo was lifted, and all the people that are in there are like, oh yeah, no, Lucio is 100% meta. You need a Lucio player. Lucio is far and away the most important support, because no one can peel for your flex support if they don't have mobility. And so, you need Lucio for the boop. Unlock Chapter 4, woo! But, yeah, I think I'll probably kind of leave it on this title screen for right now. I just realized the music stopped playing. Oh my god, there's been no music. It's just been me talking for this entire time. I'm sorry about that. Oh my god. Yeah. But, now I lost track of what I was saying. But yeah, I think it's funny. I hope I mean, I don't love the Overwatch League teams that are currently fielding double flex support, so I can't say I'm, like, crying for Houston, New York, and San Francisco. But especially when my team, the LA Gladiators, has a really good Lucio player. But I just think it's silly that they, like, totally bought into, like, the hype about a game that they didn't know, and they didn't take any interest in, like, making precautions against it. So, is what it is. But yeah, Sombra rework looks really fun. I would hate to be a Zenyatta player with the way that Sombra's rework looks. Just the fact that, like, I saw someone talking about the fact that, like, the hacking out of stealth thing, which is something she can do now, is that, like, she can remain in stealth as she hacks something. That the truth is, like, that really mostly matters for health packs, because when have you ever wanted to hack a target and then not want to shoot them? Which is a fair point. But for the health packs, it's very nice. But for the Zenyatta, with the fact that there's a damage increase on hack, and Sombra doesn't have to, like, use a voice line to unstealth before she gets, like, the critical hack off on you, it means, and she uncloaks from stealth faster, she's gonna have a lot of an easier time assassinating you, because you don't have a second take to peel for you, so you better hope your other support is there. It's just, it seems like a nightmare for Zenyatta mains everywhere. And I wanna be one of the people that is a menace to Zenyatta mains, even though I like playing Zenyatta myself. Sorry, that kind of went off the rails. Thanks to y'all who have been sticking with me through this today. I don't know if y'all saw it, I tweeted it out for, like, literally 2 seconds. Today's been a rough day for me, and, yeah, hasn't been great. And I don't know, Grand Blue was very confusing to me. I can't say that if I'm giving it a review at the end, I can't say that I'm like, oh, this was the most fun game ever. I think I'm going to stick to Fire Emblem Heroes. But I had a lot of nice conversations with y'all. Thank you, Colin. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Heatwave. Thank you for everyone who was lurking today. Thank you to Swasums for following. I also know that Draconian Statue and Majestic Spammer both followed me before the stream, so thank you both. Really appreciate it. I'm really excited the fact that only 11 away from affiliate, like, it's happening. Yeah. So let's see. Who is online? Okay. No one online that I'm, like, actively a part of the community for them is streaming. Slash that they're, like, not... I like raiding people who are, like, smaller. I don't feel like bigger people need a raid from my stream. At least when I say bigger, I mean like partner streamers. But anyway, I think with that, probably just head to the stream ending screen. But I hope y'all have a very lovely rest of your night, a very lovely weekend, and I will see you on Tuesday as we figure out what Tuesdays are going to look like now that Nosha's over. And also next week we're wrapping up the series on randomness. Like, there's one more episode. We're almost done. And one more episode, like this is a TV show. Oh, time's flying by, y'all. So yeah, gonna send it to stream ending, but have a great. I was saying bet like as if I'm doing a raid, but I'm not doing a raid. But have a great rest of your night, and see y'all on Tuesday.